I'm going to skip siblings. Anybody got siblings? Woo! I was actually just visiting one of my siblings, and then we were reminiscing about the old days growing up, right? I got a younger brother that's a couple years younger than me, and I was reminiscing about the time that I actually talked him into the clothes dryer. Yeah. He was kind of beside the dryer, and I said, "Hey, Gene, I bet you can't fit in there, right?" And he's like, "I'm not going in there, right?" He's not dumb, right? So I'm a pretty good talker, so I talked him into the dryer, and reluctantly, he holds one limb out of the dryer there, so I can't close the door, because he knows me, right? But I convinced him, and he pulls the last limb, and I slam the door, hit the button, boom, 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 around and around he goes. He came out crying, of course, right? And I know I seem like a bit of an asshole for it, but my intentions were actually really good, right? You know, I watched Mom do laundry for years, right? And she put a sweater in the dryer on hot, and it would come out, and it would stay small forever. I just wanted my little brother to stay small forever, right? As it turns out, it didn't work out that way. He never grew another inch after that day. Yeah, he blames me. I try to convince him that it's Mom's short jeans, but no, he still blames me. So, what else we got going on? I just had a threesome recently. Anybody in the audience ever had a threesome?
Woo!
You know what? It was funny actually. So I had this threesome and I tell my buddy about it, my closest buddy, right? He's like, "Fuck off, no you didn't," right? I said, yeah, I did, right? He said, "Yeah, where's your proof?" Right? So I pulled out my phone and I have a picture of two girls blowing me, right? So he grabs the phone out of my hand and he enlarges the picture. Who does that? What a homo. Speaking of which, actually, I actually just found out that my best friend is gay. Surprised the shit out of me. I know the guy all my life. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, he called me up and he offered me a blowjob to help him rearrange his furniture. Believe that? But that's not how I know he's gay. He called me back again the next day and he wanted me to help move it back again. Yeah. What else am I doing? Oh, I just moved into a shitty neighborhood, right? And I came out of the back of my building the other night and I see a bunch of guys standing around one of my neighbor's cars. Right? So I know these guys are up to something, right? So I figure I'm just gonna stand here and I'm gonna watch them, right? And they're gonna notice me, they're gonna get nervous and they're gonna leave, right? So sure enough, one of them looks over at me and he says, "The fuck are you looking at?" I said, "Excuse me? What the fuck am I looking at?" "I'll tell you what the fuck I'm looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4 counts of assault. That's what the fuck I'm looking at." Right? I'm thinking to myself, these guys are going to be thinking two things. Either this guy's batshit crazy, or he's tough as nails. But either way, he probably don't want nothing to do with me, right? But no. Here they come and they start walking over towards me, right? And now I start to get nervous, because I actually haven't been in a fight in a while. So I blurt out, "And 1 count of sexual assault. Who wants it?" I got lucky on that one. Not so much lucky as sexually assaulted. 4 counts. Brutal. I think that's my time. Well, all right, guys, got 2 last.